Let's take a minute to talk about these New York multimillionaires. You know the ones I'm talking about. The comedy gold guys, wrapped in privilege and dipped in delusion. These fuckers are really out here, waking up, in their $10 million Tribeca lofts, talking about, I love the hustle of the city. Hustle? Babe, the only thing you hustled is your father's tax bracket, alright? The loudest noise in your life is an espresso machine having an identity crisis. And they always pretend that they're relatable. Like, I take the subway sometimes. Yeah, once, every 5 years, in a disguise, with a bodyguard, during daylight hours, and you still look like a witness in the commission trial. And then they'll say the dumbest shit ever. Like, I don't even think of myself as rich. Of course you fucking don't. Because you hang out with billionaires, okay? You're poor by yacht standards. There's a difference. These are the only people who will spend $10,000 a month on rent just to brag about exposed brick. Bro, that's not vintage. That's a wall that gave up. These people are really out here lying, talking about, I don't care about money, while simultaneously wearing a coat made out of endangered alpacas and eating sushi that was flown in from Tokyo this morning. They'll go to brunch and order something light, and then get a $92 kale salad, sprinkled with gold dust and regret. And you ever notice how they talk about Brooklyn? We love Brooklyn. It's so authentic. Then they move in, open a minimalist dog yoga studio called Palmiste, and then suddenly the rent doubles, and your favorite bodega turns into a candle shop that smells like oat milk and sadness. They claim to be obsessed with networking, but they can't even make eye contact without trying to pitch you something. You could be at a funeral, and they would whisper, my condolences. Also, have you heard about my new NFT for grief management? And these New York millionaires, they love to pretend that they came from nothing. But bro, you came from Westchester, okay? Your struggle story includes being waitlisted for a private school because your dad was a CFO and not the CEO. And why is every single one of them allergic to accountability, but addicted to panels? Like, they'll sit on stage with a microphone talking about grit, like they invented capitalism, with a MacBook and a motivational quote. And don't even get me started on how these fuckers claim to relax, alright? Normal people binge Netflix. These New York millionaires unwind by spending a week in the Catskills, microdosing on mushrooms, and calling it emotional rebalancing. These fuckers think that therapy is a personality trait, okay? They think brunch is a religion, and they think that paying $300 for a haircut is self-care. Meanwhile, they'll side-eye someone for using a paper straw wrong. Wow, that's not sustainable. Neither is your lifestyle, Madison, okay? You flew private to a climate conference. Shut the fuck up. At this point, New York millionaires aren't even people. They're just walking TED Talks in Prada. Always building something, but nobody knows what it is. Just vibes, espresso, and unpaid interns.